Hello, guys. I'm here with Reggie. You probably know him, I think. I think you're fairly well known. AP mid player for Team Solo Mid, the TSM kind of head honcho, the CEO, all that good stuff. You got many titles, I'm sure. Now, you guys have been playing really, really well so far in this tournament. Your last game just now was against Teamless, and you played Ari and Karthus against Alulu and Morgana. Tabs, have you ever played against Tabs before, or was this the first time?
Well, yeah, I played against Tabs multiple times, where he was on Fizz, right, and I was playing Karthus. And those were one of the champions that I needed to ban for sure because Fizz is just too strong against Karthus. And the last time I played against his Fizz, I think I went 05, 06?
Really?
Maybe, I don't know. So that was a must ban for sure. And he's a really good player.
Wonderful. No really fear other than his Fizz play though for you? You were just, as long as he's not playing Fizz, you're straight, huh?
I played against his Fizz multiple times. Like my cannon would do really good against Fizz because on cannon you can auto attack Fizz a lot, and he's a melee champion, so I could deny him from farm. But they practically banned out my cannon, which counters his Fizz. So I'm like, okay, well he banned my counter to his champion, so I should just ban that champion. Mm-hmm. And we banned it, and every team banned it against him surprisingly, and we did pretty well.
Now, is there any weird play style that you think Tabs has against you? Like, I know you're pretty well known for being a very aggressive, very in your face kind of AP mid.
Yeah.
What is Tabs' play style like? Are you scared of it at all, or just don't give him Fizz? That's it.
I pretty much go into every single game pretty confident of my lane, and it just so happens that you basically play what the matchup, right? Yeah. And both games he was playing with the advantage because the second game, he had Twitch pressure, and what that means is Twitch can be invisible behind me at any time. And what that means is I always have the last hit at tower. And what I did was, on Ari, you can go two routes. You can either max Q, which you can clear waves, or you can max W, where you can easily kill an opponent, right? And I figured if I max W and Twitch ganked me, I could easily kill Twitch. So I went with the W route, and I didn't max Q. And just so happened, Twitch ganked me, and I was able to trade a 1-for-1 kill. Yeah. So it was a really good trade for me. And the reason why I missed so many CS was because I did go the W route, and it did pay off. I went my Kage's pick, which helped me keep up with farm, but he was still way ahead of me.
Okay.
And and then this first game, he went Lulu versus Karthus, and Lulu is probably one of the strongest counters to Karthus because Karthus, right, he has a skill shot level 1, and Lulu can just easily go up and I don't even know what her spells are called, but she casts like these little
glitter lance
thing, and then the pixel thing, and it really, really, really hurts. So
it looked like he was doing a really effective job of actually of zoning you whenever you were Karthus and he was Lulu. Is Lulu a champion you play against often, or is this just kind of you were flying by the seat of your pants and trying as hard as possible?
I play Karthus a lot in tournament play, and I practically know all the counters to Karthus and how to deal with the counters. I could have played the first game much better, but it just so happened that he was playing really well, and I wasn't playing so well. And I thought I did pretty well to come back in the game. I caught up with CS, and I actually got to the highest CS by the end of the game.
Oh, you were CSing so well, it was ridiculous. Now, the CS, let's actually talk about that for a little bit, because you have far and away been one of the best farmers there is that I've noticed. Jackie is also a really good farmer, but how do you secure that farm for yourself? You are far and away, like I said, leagues above other farmers, usually other players in AP mid. We usually say, I think the metrics is you want at least 10 CS a minute. That's really, really good CS. And at one point, you had 220 CS at the 19-minute mark, and it was absolutely incredible. Is there any tips or tricks you can give to anyone about CSing? Do you always take wraiths? Do you only do it if you know you can get it and get out? That seems to be one of your big play styles, is always taking wraiths. How do you get your perfect CS?
There's actually a big trick to it. What I would say is I'm much more aggressive than other AP carries. People usually stay mid and they farm, and whenever they take raids, they're like, whenever the opportunity arises, they go take it, right? But what I do is I force them into backing for me to take the raids. I force them to go heal. I force them into a position where they can't defend themselves. And it's practically just knowing what their potential is and when they can kill me. Like, for example, when I was playing against Salsy's Cog and Unstoppable Shen, right? Shen ganked bottom, and I knew that was a really good opportunity for me to play aggressive against Cog. I basically made him blow 2 summoners, and once Cog loses 2 summoners, he can't chase me down. I have free farm, and I can farm middle. Shen had no summoner, so what I can do is just easily flash away if I see him. And when you force your opponent into a position where he can't attack you, you can farm as much as possible. So it's practically me being a bit more aggressive than other players and trying to force things. But sometimes I would be too greedy and try to force it too hard, and I would end up dying and pay for it. So there's ups and downs to it.
Yeah.
If I do it well, I'll be rewarded. If I don't do well, I'll pay for it.
Yeah, definitely. So it seems like it's just a center. It synergizes really well with you're obviously known, your trademark is kind of your hyper aggressive play and stuff like that. You push them out of lane, you take their race. You kind of just take every advantage straight out of their hands by pushing them out of lane. That seems to be the most effective thing. And then great map awareness on top of that is also important. Like you said, you noticed Shin bot. You said perfect opportunity to go ahead and push Kog'Maw out, steal his race, get the CS lead, and you did a fantastic job of that. Is there any trepidation about facing TSM Evo tomorrow? You guys already played them a little bit ago, but tomorrow's the finals. Tomorrow's got $10,000 on the line. First place gets 10, second place gets 5. That's a big money difference. Are you guys gonna be pulling anything crazy out, or is it just gonna be kind of a standard game? Some Karthus, more Ari maybe?
I can't talk about that just yet, but I think they're gonna come back and they're gonna play really well. And I think it's going to be a really close match. It's probably going to be a 2-1 match.
Hopefully. We haven't had any 2-1 matches so far. It's all been 2-0s.
Yeah, definitely. Evo's really, really strong contender. I was actually... I came into the match today pretty confident that I was going to play well and that we're going to win. But I think that they're going to come back tomorrow and show us their best. And it's going to be pretty evenly matched.
I definitely hope this is going to be another big round of heavy hitters, essentially. Y'all's match today was absolutely fantastic, and the Hook City and the Nautilus and the Blitzcrank was so much fun to watch. I very much look forward to the match again tomorrow at noon for the finals of this tournament as a whole. And you guys, I know, are going to be in California for a little while. You got MLG, you got all that stuff. Do you feel homesick for your New York gaming house at all, or are you okay to be in California, which is back your hometown, right?
Yeah.
So you feel okay being here and being away from New York for a little while?
Man, like at the gaming house, it's so depressing. We would just play, and we would get so bored. I'm really happy and I'm really excited to go to all these LAN events. Every single day after we practice, me and Keox would just sit in a room and just whine like, I hate New York, I am depressed. And it's just so depressing, and when we get to go on these trips, we get so excited, and we waited for like a whole month because there's usually an event every month, right? And this whole entire last 2 months, right? IPL was 2 months ago.
Yeah.
And we've been waiting since then to go to another LAN event. And
it's been a brutal wait.
Yeah. League of Legends is starting to pick up. There's going to be an event every 3 weeks, I think, in Season 3. I'm just so excited.
Just going to be traveling, playing, winning money, hopefully, and really just
hopefully.
I know. Now, you of course are a big figurehead over at the TSM site, and it's been a burgeoning business. You know, it's been really, really good for you over there. You and Dan are both great guys and great businessmen. It seems you guys seem to be really doing well for yourself. Is there any future plans for TSM site, the solomid.net, or do you think it's just going to be as it is now for a little while? Is there any upgrades or facelifts we're going to see?
We're going to be seeing a huge upgrade within July. We're going to come out with multiple tools. The whole entire site's going to be changed. It's going to be completely remade. We've been working on our new site for the last 3 months, and we have like three full-time developers on our site working full-time and constantly developing our site.
Mm-hmm.
And what that means is there's going to be a ton of features for our viewers and our users. So get excited, guys. It's going to come soon.
Solomid.net, it's a good place to look. Did you want to give any more shout-outs or anything about your Twitter, stream, anything? I mean, I'm pretty sure people know where to find you.
Yeah.
You're fairly popular. But twitter.com/Reginald, is that what it is? Or is it not?
It's twitter.com/TSM Reginald.
Okay.
And you can pretty much just do the search function for any TSM member or /Team Solo Mid. We have a Twitter for our main team and a Twitter for every player. Mm-hmm. So check that out, guys. And thanks for watching our matches. If it wasn't for all of our fans, this wouldn't happen. So thanks so much for making this happen for us. It's awesome.
Yeah. You guys have been an absolute pleasure to watch over the past year and stuff like that. The team TSM gaming house was awesome. I remember watching it in the very beginning when you guys actually had cameras like in your living room and stuff, and you guys trying to stream it like some kind of reality show. It was really, really fun, and it's grown into something that's been really synonymous with the esports League of Legends culture so far. Everyone knows TSM. Everyone knows the TSM Gaming House. It's a great brand to have, and I appreciate the interview. And I wish you best of luck tomorrow at noon in the finals. You guys versus your brother team, TSM Evo. We'll be back in just a little bit to sign off for the day. Thank you again, Reginald. I appreciate it.
All right, thanks.
All right, good job. Thanks, Reggie.